Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's mykenyanpuff, and today's video is going to be a list of products that did not work for my skin. Now, I've already shown you guys my skincare routine, which I'm going to link here. So I've shown you the products that have been working well, but I thought I'd also be able to share with you guys what has not been working for me. I told you guys I tried so many products this year, and you're going to see that. And yeah, some of these things didn't work for me. They're not necessarily bad, and I'll just try and explain why they didn't work for me, and hopefully it will help you guys when you're picking out products for yourselves. So the first one that didn't work for me is this simple kind to skin moisturizing face wash. It's actually empty now, but before I decided to change my skincare routine, I had been using simple products and they were working well for my skin because I wasn't having any breakouts. So there's nothing wrong with this brand. I actually would recommend it, especially if you just have normal skin, not prone to breakouts. But now I needed products that can actually help me to get rid of the acne and deal with the breakouts. And I found that this is very kind to the skin, as it's called, kind to skin. Very good for people with sensitive skin, but it wasn't creating new breakouts, but it was also not dealing with the ones that I had. So I swapped, but I actually would recommend this brand. So that's my first one. The second cleanser that didn't work for me, I don't have the actual soap, but it was a turmeric soap. I remember, I think I got this from Sheth Naturals earlier on in the year. It was very affordable. And I'm not too sure why it didn't work for me, but I guess my skin at that point was so sensitive. I was trying different things, and I guess it was acting out. I know turmeric soap and sandalwood soap work for some people, since I was also trying to get more natural soaps, but it didn't work for me. Why? I don't know. But yeah, that's the second one. So if you're looking into turmeric soap, read up on reviews. If you have sensitive skin, maybe just test it out for a bit and see if it will work for you. The third cleanser that did not work for me, and I think I have it here, is black soap. So I have some of the bar left. I actually got, the way they cut it into pieces for you, and I'll leave the Instagram page or wherever I bought the black soap from, because I do believe it's authentic. But it didn't work for me. What didn't I like about black soap? I don't know, it was quite drying, first of all. Very drying for me. My skin is not oily, so I don't know. Black soap works for so many people. I've seen it all over YouTube. It mostly works for people with really oily skin and a lot of acne. So I guess maybe that's why it didn't work for me. But yeah, black soap didn't work for me. Does black soap work for you? Let me know in the comments. So when it comes to toners, one of the things that again I saw all over YouTube was the DIY apple cider vinegar toner. So I tried that out and I didn't like it. I don't know. It was quite harsh. Yes, I diluted it with water, but I just found, again, my skin is not excessively oily, and I found that it was quite drying for my skin. I still use apple cider vinegar in my skincare routine, but I mix it in with face masks and other such things, but not using it daily as a toner. Again, I've been reading up, and I also watched a video from Green Beauty. I link it down in the description box about the ratio the right ratio that you're actually supposed to use apple cider vinegar for your hair. And it was so, I think it was like 1 teaspoon for a whole 8 ounces of water. So I can imagine if that's for the hair, and many people don't even mix in the right ratios. I'm pretty sure for the skin, you can't be just using equal parts of apple cider vinegar and water. So I just said, nah, that apple cider vinegar story is not for me. So ACV toner didn't work for me. The second toner that didn't work for me, and I mentioned it in the video with Michelle, which was our favorite video that I'm going to link up again for you guys, is the Ideal brand, the Rosewater. Maybe I'll insert a picture if I do find it. I don't know, and it broke us out bad. I don't know. The brand is very affordable and it has worked for many people. Again, I saw some really good reviews, so I was trying it out on my skin. But again, I also saw opposite, so many people complaining that it did the same for them, it broke them out. So I actually gave up on Rosewater, took a break from it, and then now when I saw that Sheth Naturals has Rosewater, and I really trust that brand, I trust Dr. Gasheri, and so I tried it again and I found that the Sheth brand works for me, but the Ideal brand, it didn't work for me. The next toner that didn't work for me, I also don't have it with me. It's the Neutrogena Acne something stress free. I'll put the picture over here. That toner, I saw so many recommendations online, including Joy Candy, whose skin is perfect, it's flawless. So we tried that toner out, both my sister and I, and there's nothing wrong with the toner, I believe. It's just quite strong, quite harsh. Maybe I'll revisit it in the future, but I found that that's not something my skin needs. It was just too strong for me. The next toner that I tried, I know, yes guys, I tried many products. The next toner I tried is the Clinique Clarifying Lotion, and this brand was introduced to me by my mom. She was using Clinique. I think she's actually using it right now, I'm not sure. And so this one is the combination oily mixture. First of all, it has alcohol, which is very drying. Yeah, it has alcohol. It was also it's just too strong. And I noticed my skin doesn't need strong, harsh products like to keep it nice. So again, this was too much for me. The last toner that did not work for me, although technically I might not have given it enough time, so I might revisit it, but I just want to mention it. Again, I saw so many reviews. It's the Thea's Witch Hazel Alcohol Free Formula, the one with aloe vera. I ordered this online and I found that it was good, but I mean, it was just okay. I think I might just revisit it and mix it in with Rosewater and see if there's a significant difference. I like that it's alcohol free, it's pretty natural. Witch Hazel is amazing. I'll leave a link to all the benefits, an article sharing that. So again, it didn't wow me as I expected, but maybe I didn't give it enough time, so I might just revisit this. Now for oils, I tried very many. The first one I tried was Shea Butter. So I have this big tub of Shea Butter that I got from Uganda. I'll leave the contacts in the description box. Again, all over YouTube, everyone was like, black soap and Shea Butter is just a huge perfect skin. So I tried that. For Shea Butter, it was too greasy for me, even when I used it in really small amounts. So maybe if you have dry skin, Shea Butter would work really well. It's also really good for people with sensitive skin, that with eczema. So I've seen it works really well. It's non-comedogenic, which means it does not clog your pores, which is great. So again, read up on Shea Butter. It could work for you. For me, it works best on the rest of my body, which is drier, but not on my face. The next oil that I tried was jojoba oil. I tried jojoba oil. The brand I have here is the Afrolicious Kenya brand. Now jojoba oil is closest to the skin's sebum, which is great. So again, if you have oily skin, jojoba oil might be really good for you because it will help to trick your skin into not producing as much oil as it does. So your skin won't end up being dry, but it won't be too oily. For me, it was quite thick. It's not really an oil, it's more like a wax, and I felt like it wasn't really absorbing into my skin that well. It was just too thick. It felt like a bit of a layer on my skin, and my skin is floating there in the middle. It's not dry, it's not oily, so I really had to try and experiment. So jojoba oil did not work for me. The next oil is sweet almond oil. This is the Afrolicious Kenya brand. Again, I I like the oil especially for removing any makeup. It does a really good job, and yeah, just actually as a cleansing oil. Both this and the other oil, which is baobab oil, didn't work for my face as a whole, but I still use sweet almond oil, especially for my under eyes, because it's known to lighten dark circles, and I also add it into my face mask. So it's not that I've given up on it completely, it's just not the oil I use all over my face. I just use it on certain areas. And as I've talked about baobab oil, which I also got from Sheth Naturals, actually I thought this was the closest to being the perfect oil for me, because it was just so close to being perfect, but it didn't quite get there, because when I tried out the rosehip oil, I knew this was perfect. The balance of the oleic and the linoleic acids was just right for me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I am going to leave a link describing oils, which oils work for which skin types. But yeah, so baobab oil again works really good as a cleansing oil. So if you're those people who do, what is it called? Is it oil cleansing, where you cleanse your face with an oil first, or just remove makeup with an oil? I recommend baobab oil for you. The last oil that didn't work for me was grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is a beautiful oil, very nice, very lightweight. So if you have oily skin, grapeseed oil might work perfectly for you. Even some combination skin people might enjoy grapeseed oil. For me, the issue I had with grapeseed oil is that it wasn't moisturizing enough. So baobab oil was on there almost too moisturizing. So if you have drier skin, you'll love baobab oil. But grapeseed oil was too lightweight. I didn't feel like my skin was pampered, was plump, was feeling, richly moisturized. And that's why I actually gave it to a friend of mine who has oily skin, and it was working really well for her. I got the grapeseed oil from Sheth Naturals as well. So if you have gotten anything from this video, it's one, skincare is, as with everything in life, it's about trial and error. 2, I'm a product junkie. 3, if you're looking for good oils, good natural stuff, we have so much in Kenya. We have amazing natural local soaps, natural oils, natural butters, and not everything that works for someone you see on social media might work for you, and also not everything that doesn't work for you is bad. So technically, I'm not bashed or hated on any of these products, they just didn't work for me. So I really hope that this video was a bit helpful for you guys. Always remember that your hair is your crown, your body is a temple. Embrace it, love it, and take care of it. God bless you all. Goodbye.